Hey, this is Raulh of Please Act Right. So I was on TikTok just scrolling through videos and this lady's video popped up. She was asking a question about what men's intentions are when it comes down to dating later in age. After watching that video, I decided to check out her TikTok page. And she seems like a very nice, well-spoken, even-tempered woman. She claims that she's a Christian in the church and that she has grown kids. As I continued to scroll, I started seeing her posting videos like this, and like this, and like this, and like this. If you're a Christian woman in the church and you want a man with Christian values, why are you posting videos with this tight clothing on? And it appears that she does it every chance she gets. She also mentioned in one of her videos that her father warned her about men having ill intentions. Well, if you're posting videos like these, what type of man do you expect to come after you, lady? Especially with a body like that. She's 48 years old, 3 grown kids, and she's also a grandmother. So fellas, would you be interested in dating her long term? Let's just say for the sake of argument that you've already talked to her and she's interested. Let's see where this goes when she tells you her day-to-day life and see if you're going to be cool with it.
So I got a question. Had a conversation today about dating. And at this age, with a career, I'm established. I own my own home. My kids are grown. When you meet somebody, and I'm just talking to men, when you meet somebody, you meet a lady that's already established, are you meeting her to just go with the flow, like most people say? Or you're meeting her to date her to hopefully eventually lead into marriage?
I think most guys are dating just in the hopes to get some. Because as long as the laws of marriage stay the same way, why would a man even bother getting married? Plus, you said you're already financially established and you have your own home. So you'd only need us for companionship and some eggplant every now and then.
Now, if you want to lead into marriage, here's the thing where it gets tricky.
Divorce. Divorce is where it gets tricky.
Have you thought about a prenup?
Judges throw prenups out like dirty bathwater.
Do you think about those things? Are you willing to sign a prenup?
Men have been down with signing a prenup since the beginning of time. It's the women that have a problem with signing a prenup, unless she's rich.
And then, what if she want to keep her house?
Judges award the women the house 95% of the time, even with a prenup.
What if she doesn't want to move into your house?
Even more better.
What if she wants you to keep your house for your kids and grandkids, and she keep her house for her kids and her grandkids?
Then you stay in your house, I'll stay in my house, and we'll alternate houses on the weekends. Why are you trying to make this so complicated?
And then you guys either buy a house together or build a house.
Nope, because the judge is going to award you all 3 houses in the divorce, and I'm going to end up homeless. Nope.
So when you meet women and you want to date at this age,
Who told you I wanted to date at this age?
is these things that you think about?
Not if I'm living in the West.
And then you gotta factor in kids, adult kids.
Do they still live at home in your house?
Because my kids can call me at any time.
They can call you anytime. So what if we getting busy, doing that? So basically, your kids are grown and out on their own, and I'm still gonna have to come second to them. No thanks.
My kids, my relationship with my girls will not be broken.
What man told you had to break your relationship with your girls just to be with him?
My kids are very responsible. My kids are very independent. My kids don't ask me for money. They don't ask me for stuff. If my kids have to ask me for something, they really, really, truly need it.
Okay, cool. So your kids are responsible. So are you going to give them a curfew on when they can call a house when we're together? Like no calls after 10 p.m. unless it's an emergency? Because if we getting busy at 10:15 and one of your kids call and you try to answer that phone while I'm putting in that work, I'm going to be real pissed off at you.
And that means they had already came to me before they needed money. They came to me with advice on what to do and how to maneuver certain things.
As long as they don't call after 10 p.m., cool.
Beforehand. And like I tell my kids, if you talk to me early, we can catch it and figure it out. Don't wait till things get really bad, then come to me. When you notice yourself is starting to drown in debt or bills or whatever, come to me first so we can figure out what to do and how to maneuver some stuff, and I can help you. And so my kids are very independent, but my kids...
I tried to let it play, but you see what's happening here, fellas? She started out in this video asking men if we were meeting women with the intentions of marriage or just going with the flow. Now all of a sudden this conversation has turned into her and her kids, her grown kids. See, even when a single mother's kids move out of the house, the new man still comes in last in her life.
Call me and FaceTime me whenever they feel like they want to talk to their mama. Like I was laying here today. They know Wednesday is my short day. First one kid FaceTime me. I get off the phone with that kid so I can finish watching my movie. About 10 minutes later, another kid FaceTime me.
So I'm just imagining if I'm sitting there with her trying to watch a movie and her kids keep calling.
And then, kid you not, as soon as I got off the phone with that kid, like 20 minutes later, the other kid FaceTime me. And I'm like, y'all boogers are just not going to let me watch my movie.
And she's going to answer the phone every time, no matter what.
So, men, when you get out here and you want to date these women, is this stuff that you think about?
Yeah. That's why you hear so many men telling other men never date a single mom. And you just proved in this video why it's not a good idea for a man to do so.
What happens if you meet somebody and you vibing with her really good? Maybe she does not want your money, but are you financially set to where both ends, both parties can make their kids feel comfortable? Their adult kids will come in to visit.
Why the hell would they come to visit you? Because according to you, they FaceTime you all the time. Sweetheart, I'm sorry to tell you, but this was a failed attempt at trying to convince men that they should date a single mom who's financially secure, has her own house, and her kids are grown and out of the house. Everything you just said in this video is equal to a man dating a woman with kids where the kids still live in the house. And, like I said earlier, in marriage, the divorce laws are still in the woman's favor. So if you're asking the majority of men, like me, if we would want to marry you in this type of situation, the answer is hell no. Because your grown kids will be calling you all the time, one at a time, and you said you got 3 of them. And every chance they get, they'll be over to your house. We would never be able to get any uninterrupted private time with you. So what would be the point? So on behalf of all the single men out there, I think it's safe to say, no thank you, but nice try. Man, she's financially secure with her own house and grown kids who don't live in her house, and she still can't convince us that it's a good idea to date her, let alone marry her. But good luck, lady. Hey, somebody had to tell you, and I love you, so it might as well be me. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell, get notified when I post a new video. I post a new video every week. And in the meantime, will you please act right? My name is Raulh. See you in another video.
Bible study was amazing. I'm glad that I went. I'm glad that my spirit won over my flesh.
So if you enjoyed this video, check out one of these 2 videos right here. I'm sure you'll enjoy them too. And if you like, you can visit my channel. I have plenty of videos there. Go ahead. Don't be scared.